How's it going, guys? Andre back here from Cyberpunk Tech, bringing you guys yet another video. I know it's been a while since we've kind of chatted and kind of been together, but we are finally back, and today we're going to be taking a quick look and I'm going to be giving you guys my first impressions at the brand new Google Pixel 3 XL. So without further ado, let's just kind of jump right into it. I'm going to give you guys a small rundown of the specs, what I like about this phone, what I don't like it so far, and then we'll go from there. So I purchased this phone absolutely 100% by myself as soon as it was released here in Canada as of November 1st. Got my hands on it, and personally I really like this phone so far. Just keep in mind that this is not biased at all, because I'm coming back to a new phone like this after the Galaxy S7, which I'm filming this video on right now. So I'm not going to play with any of the new iPhones, or just like the Note 9 or the Galaxy S9 or the OnePlus, the new phones that are the new flagships that are out there. So let's kind of like go through it. The screen is absolutely beautiful. I came from the S7, so the screen here was a huge improvement for me. The brightness, the OLED screen, just absolutely incredible. And I'm going to be honest, that notch, whoa, that notch is not a big deal. Pun intended. It did not bother me at all. I was able to fully get accustomed to it, and it did not interfere with like the way I communicated and interacted with my phone. Now, I really appreciate kind of like that immersive experience that it provides. I know some phones do this better, but for me, this absolutely did the job, and I am super pleased with the screen. Now, the phone has a Snapdragon 835 and 4 gigabytes of RAM, which was a little skeptical for me at first, because 4 gigabytes of RAM in 2018 on a flagship device just doesn't seem incredible, because you know, some phones just need more processing power and to be able to have that memory in order to be able to handle some of those higher tasks, like editing photos on your phone, if that's something that you are into. I picked up the 158 gig version just because I will do a little bit of video. I want to do some stuff on here, and that storage is nice. But do keep in mind, if you go with like the 64 gig, all your photos actually get uploaded to the cloud, so you guys have that unlimited storage when it comes to that. So moving on, I want to tell you guys, like, overall my experience has been great, but I do want to tell you guys some of the issues that I have had with the Pixel. I threw a case on it because it does feel a little bit slippery, and you know, for a $1,200, that's how much it actually costs to buy it out here in Canada. For $1,200, it's a hefty investment, so I kind of wanted to keep this bad boy protected. Moving on to some of the things that I dislike about this phone. If you open up multiple apps, let's see. If you open up multiple apps and then you want to kind of go and delete them, swipe them away. You can swipe up and then swipe them away individually, but if you want to get rid of all of them at once, you have to swipe all the way to the left, which isn't like a huge deal to hit clear all, but I wish Google kind of had a button in the top right corner, or another small software button on the main screen, kind of, that you could delete all of your apps. So that was my first issue with the Pixel 3 XL. Another thing that I didn't really like was, if I'm playing music, it's got the two front-facing speakers, which sound incredible, definitely better than my previous phone, definitely better than some of the other phones I've heard. If you guys want me to do like comparison tests with other phones, just let me know. I can try and get my hands on it for you guys. But the thing is, at any volume, the phone kind of rattles, kind of vibrates. I believe it's because it's so thin. I don't know if other phones do that too, but you can, when you're holding it and you're playing a song, you can kind of feel it vibrate and rattle. I compared it to my friend's Razer phone, who's got also front-firing Dolby Atmos speakers, and that doesn't happen. So do keep that in mind, because it does that, and as soon as I put a case on it, it didn't change anything. The front-firing speakers are not necessarily worth it for me, because, you know, I'm just going to put in earbuds, which are also provided with this phone, and also Bluetooth earbuds. That kind of does the job for me, and I'm super happy about that. And then the last thing that was kind of an issue for me is Snapchat and Instagram. The camera apps like the social media camera apps are absolutely designed for iPhone and iOS, which really sucks because all they do is they make a generic version for Androids, and that's about it. So I'm a heavy Snapchat and Instagram user. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Andre Roman or Cyberpunk Tech, either one. I post a lot of stuff there. But for example, on Instagram, if I were to go take a selfie, it just seems really, really zoomed in, and I don't really like that because it's using the portrait lens that it has. It's not using the wide angle. So I know this wouldn't be up to Instagram or Snapchat, but if Google could try and implement a way, like a software button that I could actually switch between the lenses, that would be ideal for me. Because for Instagram and Snapchat, like stories for example, I would love to be able to go a little bit wider and just be able to capture more in the frame instead of having my face be so prominent within the screen. And also, from what I understood from my friends, if I'm sending something on Snapchat for example, sometimes it get like the top and the bottom get cropped in slightly, which is not a big deal. You just gotta make sure your face, if that's what you're sending, is in the center of the frame. Just small little nitpicky things that would probably make this device perfect. I'm super happy that it's got the wireless charging. I can just put it over here on my little wireless charging pad and boom, it's charging. I'm also waiting to get my Pixel stand eventually, so that will be super neat to have. But overall, I'm super happy with my Pixel 3 XL. I'm glad I finally upgraded to flagship that is actually super premium and super high quality over what I previously had, my Galaxy S7. You have served me very well. I was happy to have you. You have been an amazing phone, but it's time to move on to newer and better things. And lastly, what I'm going to tell you guys, the battery life is not amazing on this thing. It's not a 4000 milliamp hour, but that's no longer an issue with all these battery packs, wireless chargers that we have. So that is my first quick impression. I will be doing a quick full review of this phone. Let me know what you guys want to see about this phone down in the comment description below. Camera tests, video tests, sound tests. Just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try and take care of that for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, absolutely consider hitting that subscribe button, that like button, checking out my social media. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Stay awesome.